Top of the morning, reporting live from Fountain Helsinki. Just kidding, we're not in Helsinki, and we're not at Fountain Hills. We're here in Tampere. And after about 12 hours of sleep, definitely not feeling the most spry this morning. Definitely noticing that long day of travel. But all in all, not feeling terrible. Time to go give me some cafe and maybe some kind of quiche or some kind of pastry. Kind of leaning towards quiche, but we'll see what this little coffee spot's got. This park is right at the outside the doors of our little apartment that we're staying at. You can see it in the background. Oh, over there, that kind of peach colored building. And it is hot in there. I wasn't able to find a fan last night at the Prisma store, so definitely going to be going to a home improvement store after practice today to ensure that we have a fan, or I have a fan at least. Y'all can get his own if he wants, or I ain't sharing that. But yeah, definitely gonna need a fan for making the sleeping a little more enjoyable, since it is 30 degrees Celsius inside the house right now, which translates to somewhere like in the 80s in Fahrenheit. So yeah, definitely not ideal sleeping conditions, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna stay hydrated or dihydrate. That's right. A big part of the reason myself and many, oh my gosh, I know that guy, Nikki. Big part of the reason many of us, including myself, avoid McDonald's in the United States is it just kills your stomach, as well as the food's just really not that good. But reporting in that, my stomach is feeling normal this morning after that finished Mickey D's. So what they said was true. It is far better, not even really comparable. It's more like having almost like an upgraded Wendy's in a way. Similar to like the Wendy's level, I'd say, in the US, maybe even slightly above it. So come on, US, stop using these preservatives and all that BS. Let's make food great again, right? Well, I was gonna go to Cafe Deco, but I went in there. They only had like 3 options of pastries in there, and I didn't see very much as far as a menu. So, a little intimidating for a foreigner like myself. I don't speak the language. Usually most of the shop owners, at least most of the more respectable shop owners, have enough English where they can sell to anybody. But I don't know, I didn't see no quiche or nothing, so I'm gonna head back to this other cafe, see what they got. Alright, now we're talking, y'all. We got the chicken pie, salted caramel ice latte since it's so hot out, and the donut. I'll let you know how it is. Also, can't forget to stay hydrated. The latte is super salty, which I really like, because I want that balance of sweet and salty and the bitterness, create that umami. Definitely not the best I've ever had, but when it comes to European coffee, I feel like this one's pretty solid. I'm just going to give it a bland 7.0. Alright, I wanted to do the chicken pie. I called it quiche and confused her, so she said, the pie? Yeah, nothing. I guess it is kind of technically a pie, since it does have crust on both sides. And it's not cold. I'm looking at you, Norwegians. Offer hot pie to your customers. Not hot either, but pretty solid. Nothing to send a postcard home to mom about, but I'll give it a 7.2. If you like gelato or sorbet or frozen yogurt, they have a little freezer that dispenses it for you. Pretty cool. Y'all know we saved the best for last. Maybe not. Not bad. Pretty simple. Nice and soft. I was kind of hoping a little more crunchy. But We'll give it a 6.5. I'm feeling a little bit more like myself after getting some caffeine in the system and a little bit of food. So now we're gonna go practice the monster here in a little bit since we played the beast yesterday. You gotta love having two courses, the monster and the beast. The monster, one of my favorite courses in the world. It's just like everything I want out of a wooded course. Maybe if there's more elevation change on the property, it'd be nice, but you gotta work with what you got. And yeah, European disc golf just hits a little different. They do the little things right over here for the most part, and maybe we'll mix in some shots from the monster. Gonna go practice with Hjalte and his buddy Ronnie. Hopefully Ronnie has the cowboy hat on today, the Stetson that I heard he's famous for playing in. So see you guys there. By the way, if you're ever in Finland and you want to tell the restaurant that you ate that it was good, thank you, you say ole hyvä, kiitos. So say it with me. Say ole hyvä, kiitos. You know, normally on the food blog, you're eating food, but out here at the monster, you are the food for the mosquitoes. So Ronnie was 10 out of 10 right there on that last screen. All right, you guys, it started off well at the practice round, but then I not only lost blood to the mosquitoes, but blood strokes to the course, so I had to pay for the ice cream, but well worth it, honestly.
Thank you.
Ole hyvä. All right, you guys, my homie Frank Jalufka just hooked it up, paying for the meal today. We're about to go try Slice and Spice, and Hjalte is a wine connoisseur. Go check out his wine Instagram. I think it's hjalte.jensen, right? Yeah, it is. So yeah, we're gonna get a bottle on Frank, assuming they have some wine there, and I'm gonna let Hjalte describe it with his expertise for me. And yeah, we're gonna get some pizza and have a nice little meal. Shout out Frank, thanks man. Well, you know, I think as a business, it's important to update your Google times because the place we tried to go was closed. But I think we got lucky and we got an even better spot. And Hjalte picked the wine for us, so we're gonna let him give us the breakdown since he's the master.
Yeah, we get Italian wine because we go to an Italian place.
I like it.
Gotta match it with the pizza, so we get fresh white wine from Italy. I don't know exactly where it's from, but it is. I think it's the grape Garganega, which is how you say it.
Most importantly, what's cheers in Danish?
Skål.
Skål, same as Norway.
Yeah.
Skål. Swishing it to get some aromatics. I like it. My left hand is trash, so I'm gonna spill it if I try. But
yeah, fresh. Some apples, some pears, some little bit of a tropical vibe as well. Some oak in there for sure. Decent.
Out of 10, what's your rating out of 10?
This is not normally the wines I drink. I'm more into the natural.
Yeah.
I would rate it out of what? 10? Say it like it's like a solid middle of the road wine, probably a 5.
Okay. Yeah. I think Hjalte is more of a true food critic, so I think maybe I need to step up my intensity when it comes to the ratings.
I think the food here is probably
yeah. It's gonna be good. We'll let you guys know what we got. See you there. You guys, that right there is ostrich fillet. That's right. Anytime you see something on the menu that you can't just get anywhere, you know you gotta go in. Crust looks really good. Just crispy enough.
I guess it's because they kind of expect you to go to
the salad bar. Yeah.
Salad bar.
Hjalte got the burrata, and they're not cut. It's the first time I've had a non-cut pizza, but you know, we're gonna make it happen and cut as much as we want up. All right, one bite. Everyone knows rules. I don't know. This middle's not looking very crispy. Might not be Dave Portnoy approved, but the flavor is actually really good, though. Never had an ostrich in my life, so new experience. Yeah. If you're wondering what it tastes like, it's kind of like a mix between, I'd say like a venison and a beef. Definitely pretty good though. I like this one. It's got the tomato sauce on top, so it's not very much of it. Got the caramelized onions, so pretty good balance in the flavor. We're gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 8 stars. You know, it's pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. Except for I'm not sure if there's even crust in the middle, so that's maybe docking some points right there. All right, the professional. He's gonna tell us. He's gonna tell us how he likes it.
That's pretty solid. But you gotta taste it with the wine.
True. He is a real professional.
See if we made the right choice here.
I'm glad I got linked up with Yalte this week. Definitely, it's gonna make these food vlogs that much better. That's for sure.
Yeah. That's a good mix.
Oh man,
I
this thing is.
think the pizza is like a solid 7. I'd say.
So Yalte 7 is like a Connor 8, so that's perfect. You know, guys, flavors are good, but let's see if it passes the flop test. Definitely doesn't pass the flop test. Whoops.
That's
Very floppy.
Sloppy pizza right there.
Much flop, very slop.